I'm Ryan,
I'm June. I'm Archie.
and we are the.
Instant Movie Club.
All right, today we got a special one because it's a movie that I haven't seen. The movie that we watched today was
The Reluctant Dragon. No, wait.
The Reluctant Dragon.
The Silly Dragon?
The Reluctant Dragon.
The Happy Dragon?
The Reluctant Dragon.
The Mooba Dragon?
Reluctant Dragon. What is the word?
Reluctant.
What does the word reluctant mean to you?
It means that you don't want to try stuff. No,
Yes, so
I don't want to try stuff.
The Reluctant Dragon. Okay, so this movie is very unique in that it shows how they made animated movies, how they make animated movies. So the movie starts with a guy who has read the book The Reluctant Dragon, and he wants to make that story into a movie. So he goes to Walt Disney Studio, and he kind of goes on a tour of all the things that it takes to make an animated movie. So today we're just going to talk about three different things of how movies are animated. Well, this was in the 1940s, so how they were animated back then. So what was one of the things that you saw, Jim?
So I'm gonna be talking about how they move.
Okay, so how cartoon characters move.
So a long time ago, people draw things on paper, and then they put it in like a background, and then when you like put it up, it goes down. It looks like they're doing something.
Yep. Do they just do one picture, or what do they do?
They do like 100 of them.
Yep. So they showed like Donald Duck walking, right?
Yeah, and
so how do they show him walking?
they they
They had like one picture of Donald's.
Yeah.
What?
They had like they had a picture of Donald Duck, but and they like a background, and then they like when they like do something to the paper, and looks like they're like moving or doing something.
His feet were on the ground in one picture, and then his one feet were like up in the air, and they kind of just showed how it looks like he's walking.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of have those animations scrolling across the same background.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, what part of the animation process did you want to talk about, Archie? I heard you kind of make a sound. I heard you kind of make a sound, like what you were going to talk about, right? Yeah, we got to see the guy who does the voice of Donald Duck, right?
Yeah, that was so exciting.
And what would he say the trick was to doing Donald Duck's voice? Do you remember?
You put like a little like in your mouth, like, and then you hold it on to like this.
Air pocket in your mouth. Can you kind of do a Donald impression, Archie? Okay. And then the part that I thought was interesting is they showed us how they do sound effects in animated movies, right? Yeah, so this is kind of interesting because they were in the studio and they were working on two upcoming movies. Yeah, they were showing us how they were making Dumbo and Bambi.
How like you think, and she was like the voice of Casey the Train.
Yeah, so we got to kind of see how they did sound effects for trains and stuff like that. So we really enjoyed this movie, right? Jude, you said that it was your favorite movie that you've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then at the end of the movie, they show Walt. The guy gets to talk to Walt Disney, and they make the Reluctant Dragon. So let's just do a quick synopsis of that movie, Jude. Can you just kind of say what happens in that movie?
So the knight likes the dragon, but the people wanted like a fake fight because the dragon was actually nice.
Yep. So the people wanted the knight and dragon to fight, but they didn't want to, so they agreed to do what? A fake fight, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just kind of the brief part of it. So that movie was only probably about 15 to 20 minutes, but a lot of the the movie was just mostly about how they animate movies.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Very interesting. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, remember we're keeping it within 1 to 10, what is your rating of it?
10.
So yeah, Jude said she liked it the best so far. What is your ranking between 1 and 10, Archie?
I don't remember.
I thought you told me that this was your favorite one that you watched as well. So you're gonna give it a 9 or a 10?
Shall we show the people?
We'll still talk until later.
1,050,000.
Remember, we're gonna between 1 and 10.
10.
Okay, so you give it a 10. I did like it, but I would not say that I ranked it ahead of Pinocchio or Snow White, so I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay? So, that is The Reluctant Dragon. We'll talk about any ideas for Disneyland. June had thought like it'd be cool to do animation, but I believe that there's something like that at California Adventure.
Think that they should like have like a little place at Disneyland where you can like do like sound effects.
Okay, sound effects. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Maybe you could do like sound effects like Casey's Train or some different types of sound effects on different movies.
Casey.
Yeah. Okay, so that is The Reluctant Dragon.
Picture that.
Oh yes, I'll just yeah, because this is not a very common movie, so I'll just show you just an image of the Reluctant Dragon. So here's actual Reluctant Dragon and the knight, and here's the boy that kind of makes these two get along.
Guy is that.
Yep, this is the guy that goes on the tour of the studio, and this is Walt Disney reading the Reluctant Dragon, deciding that's a good idea to create the Reluctant Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done with movie number 4. So upcoming, we're gonna get into some classics again. So the next movie is, you remember?
Oh, the book.
Movie number 5 is Dumbo.
Stop like like that exercise.
Like that, Mickey. Like our video. Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you later when we talk about Dumbo.